then going through the museum, it's actually pretty cool.
We're in the post office?
Good morning.
We started our day at this breakfast place. It was very pretty, but the food was meh. We then made our way to Museo del Juguete Antiguo, where we saw some antique toys.
It's gotta be against the law to look this damn good. Cause baby, I feel real good and I wish I would. It's gotta be against the law to look this damn good. Everybody watch out.
Where are we?
We are at El Museo Antigua Juguete, which is like an antique toy museum. They have a lot more here aside from antiques. They've got like luchador, paraphernalia. They have this rooftop, which is it's incredible.
It's covered in street art. Street art. Art.
Art.
Roof art. And then they got a bunch of rooms set up inside with different themes, and it's really cool. Really, really cool. When we first arrived here, I was kind of like, lots of toys. But we knew this rooftop was here because of another video we saw. But then going through the museum, it's actually pretty cool.
It's probably one of the coolest things we've ever seen. It isn't just like toys displayed, they're done playfully. Some of the displays are like outright ridiculous. Some are kind of jarring because it is an antique museum, so there's a lot of
questionable toys.
You know, old toys. But it's a great little detour.
Yeah. We're on one of the floors of the toy museum, but nobody turned on the lights down here, so it's a little creepy.
Then we took the metro and made our way to the historical center.
It's packed. You ready? Where are we?
We're in the post office? That's the post office I've ever been.
After going to the fancy post office, we went to go look at some fancy art. you want a really nice view of Bellas Artes, make your way to the Sears across the street, take the elevator to go up to the cafe, and from there you'll have a beautiful view.
Weird champorado, but it came as a drink. The Filipino champorado. But instead of rice, they use corn. It still ends up kind of tasting like champorado, like Filipino champorado.
And we got cheesecake and cafe de olla. Where are we eating?
At a Sears.
Oh my.
This car's really cool because if you look really close, you can actually see it's completely beaded. Then we met up with our friends Jimmy and Angel, and we went to Mexico City's Chinatown and to Friki Plaza, which is a cool place with lots of games, video game merch, and food. Then we had dinner with Angel and Jimmy, which was really yummy. And then we made our way through Chinatown and headed to Coyoacan so they could show us this really cool plaza they hang out at.
Smile. Hey.
But it looks really old now.
Buenos dias. We're back at Forever. We love this place because it's a little vegan restaurant and the food is really good. And it's the same price as at home. It's expensive for here, but it's the same as at home, which is nice.
After some food, Miguel and I hopped around Roma Norte and Condesa to do some vintage shopping.
We finished some vintage shopping and now we're walking along Amsterdam to go meet my friend Antonio for lunch. Amsterdam's really cute because it's this road that has this path down the middle of both lanes. And then there's lots of cute restaurants and shops on this side. And it circles Parque Mexico, a really nice park here in Mexico City. Good evening. We had pizza with Antonio. I forgot to vlog. Oops. And then we went shopping. Miguel got this. It's handmade here in Mexico. And now we're walking back to pick up our bags and head to the airport. But first we're just taking a little stroll through Parque Mexico. Because why not?
We ended the day by checking into our capsule hotel at the airport and getting some airport food. Then after a very early morning, we got on the plane and headed home.